Hey YouTube, my name is Melody and this is my very first time making a YouTube video. I've spent a lot of time watching lots of other people's videos and I'm getting ready to start my VSG Journey, and so I thought, well, no better way than to start making my own videos. So if nothing else, I can look back and laugh at how big I was and be proud of my accomplishments. Anyway, okay, I'm just going to start out with this video, and you'll have to excuse me because I'm using my iPad and it's really bothering me because, like, right now, I can see myself. But right now is where I'm supposed to be looking at the little dot, which is my camera, and it gets on my nerves to look at that. So anyway, if I look like I'm not looking at you, I'm sorry. And I have notes, so I will be referring to those. Okay, I am 37 years old. Always been sort of well, I was always bigger than my friends, I guess. Was never obese or anything in school. Got married in 96, had a baby in 97, gained weight, you know, lost a little bit, got on the depot shot, gained about 40 pounds, like really fast. And, I mean, really bad. My arms are disgusting, but that's when my arms got really big and I got stretch marks on them and just gross. Anyway, and then a couple years later, got pregnant again with my second child. So, backing up, my oldest daughter, her name is Bailey, and she is 17, and my youngest one is now 13. Her name is Chesney, and I'm married. Anyway, I'm like all over the place, off track. But anyway, so gained weight. My very first time really going on a diet was in 06. I got on Weight Watchers, and I probably lost 35 pounds. At that point, I think I was probably maybe 230. Maybe 235. Maybe I lost 40 pounds. Maybe I broke the barrier and got below 200 at that point. I'm not sure. But anyway, didn't take long and I, you know, gain. So then in 2010, got back on Weight Watchers again. This time I did really good. I lost probably 55 pounds. Got down to, I went from probably 235, maybe 240. I got down to maybe 185, which was really good. I felt a lot better, had energy. You know, I still wasn't where I wanted to be. Of course, I've always had it in my mind that I'll never be a small person, that I'll always be. By the way, I'm 5'3", so I'm not very tall. Maybe 5'3.5", but anyway, I'm not very tall. And I have a stocky build. I mean, I've always had stocky, you know, legs, and I've always been like solid. So anyway, not that I exercise or work out because I don't. But anyway, where was I? So, oh yeah. So I got down to probably 185. Did not last very long. Got back up to like 190, whatever. Sort of stayed there for a little while. But like I was saying, I felt really good, you know, had energy. I thought this was probably the lowest I was ever going to get. My goal at that point was 175, and I just had it in my head it wasn't going to happen. Well, anyway, I ended up getting a new job. I work for Edward Jones Investment Company, and so that is a desk job. So I got that job, and it's just me and my boss, the financial advisor. We are just like a team. There's just two of us in our office, and so of course, every day, what do you want for lunch? We'll all go get Dairy Queen or, you know, Sonic, Subway. So it was every day. And I ended up gaining until I got up to probably, well, I got up to what I'm at now. But in October, October of 2013, I was, I don't know what, anyway. Probably 235, And I went back on Weight Watchers, and I lost about 15 pounds, and I started this boot camp, and I was all excited. Me and my, some of my best friends started going to this boot camp at 5 o'clock in the morning, and so I did it. And we got up and we did it, and, you know, at first it was really good, but it was a lot of just like running, sprinting back and forth, jumping around, doing this, doing that, and anyway, my knees were killing me. So I ended up going to an orthopedic doctor, and he told me, you know, x-rays and all that junk, and I have arthritis in my knees. Okay, I'm 37. And so basically, all I can think of is it's because I'm probably overweight. So then I got depressed about it and thought, well, crap, now I can't exercise, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, of course I can walk. But, you know, the bigger you get, as we all know, the more painful it is to do anything. And so I would just sit and do nothing. Well, in December of 2013, which was just a couple months ago, we went to my husband's Christmas, like family Christmas party thing. And on our way home, he was telling me, you know, he said, oh, you know, so-and-so that you met, well, his wife is getting ready to have the gastric bypass. And I was like, really? And I said, she's not that big, you know. And of course, she's about my size. But anyway, I never thought of myself as being big enough to need surgery. I just never did. I don't know why, I just never did. Well, obviously I do. Anyway, so yeah, so at this point, I'm probably weigh like 245 or something now, okay? Well, I probably weighed 240, anyway. So, I know I'm probably boring the heck out of y'all, I'm really sorry, but this is my first time, and maybe I'll get better at this, but, anyway, and so, I said, really? And he said, yeah, and our insurance is, her insurance is paying for her surgery. And I said, really? I didn't know. Because, you know, I just never thought about it. And when I sat there for a minute, we had a 2-hour drive on the way home because this Christmas party was in Dallas. We lived about 2 hours east of Dallas. And so I sat there for a minute, and then I said, you know what? I said, they have the same insurance as we have. And my husband was like, yeah. And I said, oh, okay. And so I didn't say anything else. Well, went home, could not sleep. That is all I could think about, was this actually could be a possibility in my life that, you know, I could have some kind of weight loss surgery. So the next day I Googled it. All day at work, Googled, you know, gastric bypass, lap band. I've known several people that have had both. I'm not just super close with any of them, but I've known. And of course, the people that I know that have had the lap band, they've ended up just throwing up all the time. And I knew I did not want that. I knew I didn't. I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs barking outside. But anyway, so all of a sudden, I was just reading along and came across the sleeve, the vertical gastric sleeve. And I thought, I never heard of such a thing. I mean, I don't know where I've been, but I've never heard of such a thing. And so I thought, you know, that is really interesting. And so I came home and I was showing my husband all about it, and he's just like, whatever, you know. I come up with some newfangled thing all the time. He thinks some interest that I'm in, and he just, you know, whatever. So the more I thought about it, and then I thought, you know what? I just wanted to go talk to somebody and see what this is about. So I scheduled an appointment with, I Googled it. I didn't know where to go. I knew, I'd never heard of any surgeon around here. Like I said, the people that I did know that I'm not close with, but the people that I do know that have had any type of weight loss surgery, they've all gone to Mexico. And so that's basically what I thought my only option was, unless they had the big bucks, you know. So anyway, so this movie's getting long. I may need to cut it off. Okay, I'm going to cut this off, and I really don't even know if this is going to work. So I'm going to cut it off, and then I'll make another one in a little bit. Okay, thanks, bye.